Return again to actually deliver another chapter of a Golden Kamuy, the manga series. So yes, actually I have returned to actually cover chapter 184 of Golden Kamuy, and as we know, it's sort of left on a massive cliffhanger, to be honest, because we kind of left on the fact that Ursula has never remembered something that actually might be the key to actually unlocking the code through the name of, through the, I knew, the, through, my brain just literally stopped doing that sentence. My brain literally just stopped doing that sentence. But yes, through the flashback about Wilk's actual I knew name, actually does in theory lend ourselves to actually understand there actually is more to the code than what we actually imagined originally. But this actually now is the key to unlocking the code, or possibly not, possibly just one key to the actual unlocking the code. We just don't know. It's one of the things. There could be more to it than just what we actually understand at this very one point. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be a very interesting chapter. I had no idea it actually was coming out today either. It was very interesting. I found out this morning, but earlier on, that actually was a chapter. I was like, oh, it's a chapter. What do you know? It's actually kind of cool, because Banana Fish is actually out today, so I actually need something to actually kind of ease myself into that episode before I actually literally just cry, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So yes, we actually are covering today chapter 184 of Golden Kamuy, and yes, it's going to be very interesting to see what actually doesn't really happen with what actually Up and Down remembers. It's actually fun to actually go live. So, go live for Golden Kamuy chapter 184. And with that, and with that, and with that, and with that, with that, and with it, and with that, and with it, and with that, are we good to go? Yes, we are. We certainly are, actually. I'm actually good to go on this front as well. Oh my god. Twitch is actually working today. Oh my god. It's happening, lad. It's happening. Oh, really? I love the pose. I love the pose, though. It's amazing. The pose is absolutely amazing. I love those. I love them so much. I love those people so much. It's just so good. I love them so much. I love these people so much. It's just pretty right there. I love them. So anyways, actually beginning with 184, Field of Drift Ice. They haven't run into them yet. This field of drift ice is too rough and uneven. It's not going to be easy to keep going by dog sled. The weather looks like it's getting worse too. It could be dangerous to keep going after them like this. You saw that explosion earlier, right? They've got to be really damn close. Are you still excited and ready to follow the scent? Now I charge to catch up to them. Oh, wait, hold on, Sugimoto. Oh. How could I forget something that important? Even after Aka so earnestly told me I had to remember it. Since it had to do with his name being related to wolves, I should have remembered it when I saw Retta. It's been interesting to see what it actually doesn't relate to the key to actually unlocking the code. Because it does seem as if it is going to, but again, as I said beforehand, I said during the opening of the stream, that it might really be one piece of the puzzle. Oh, that's right. After he told me that name, Aka went away. Retta went away too. I was trying my hardest to keep from thinking about it, so I pushed it into a corner of my mind. Oh. It's interesting. Do you really want Ogata to actually kind of console you at this very one point? Is something wrong, Ogata? No, it's nothing. Anyway, we better hurry. It looks like it's gonna get windy too. I mean, I would want Ogata to actually console me in my feelings, but at this very one point in the actual narrative, it's actually kind of one of those things. It's like, is it a good point? He's a man that actually got his conscience back as well, so it's actually just he's on terrifying territory at this point. Shush, let's go. Bleh. Shush, let's go. You guys go ahead. I've got to pee. With all these layers of pants, it's awful hard to put out, you know. Whoa! Oop. That was close. Ah, we're moving farther apart. Drift ice is easily moved around by the ocean currents. Whatever you do, do not fall into the ocean. What am I gonna do? I can't get back to you guys. Just head west. We'll meet up with you. We'll meet up with you up ahead. No, it doesn't look like the ice is connected up ahead. I think I'm more likely to find a connected path if I head back. I'll hurry and catch up with you guys. So wait there. Be careful, Shirashi. If you fall in by yourself, nobody will be able to save you. Damn, the snow and wind are getting stronger. Got no choice but to take shelter. We'll stay here and wait it out. There's some driftwood here. Let's burn this and get ourselves warmed up. We'll pile the ice up and make a wall to block the wind. I said upper. Let's look around and see if there's any more driftwood. Ogata, there's more over there. Or more over here, actually. I said upper a few minutes back. You remembered something very important, didn't you? Oh. Oop. Ah! Shit, I'm slipping. The penis charm. There! Phew! Praise the mighty penis. No way! Oh no. Whoa! They met up. They finally met up. My boys are back together. Hey there. We meet again, Shirashi Yoshitake. Sugimoto Saichi. Damn it, you really are immortal, aren't you? They finally meet again, 184, and... See, that's what I needed after what's going to happen later on with Banana Fish. I needed that reunion. Now if Sugimoto and Asinafa are actually back together, my heart will be mended. Though I do fear the meet-up with Ogata and Sugimoto, actually. That I do fear. We came by bicycle. The title page is a parody of the image that became a big hit after it was found and spread by 2chan back in 2008. The 4 boys in the image took this picture in a photo booth and added the message on the bottom that says, "We came by bicycle." The image became a big meme and was parodied in various different places. The text on the title page says, "We came by dog." And there we go, chapter 184 of Golden Kamuy. Yeah, I mean, it's very interesting because it kind of now makes us wonder what's going on with Ogata as well, because he's a character that actually has a goal, but it's always kind of one of those things that you always wonder what the true outcome of his goal actually is. Whether or not it's actually kind of what's the word? Well, it's actually kind of like, should we fear him or shouldn't we fear him? Because he's one of those people that kind of, he's not very manipulative, but he actually has that kind of slight manipulation to the way that he acts towards people as well. He's one of those people that knows how to actually kind of get someone on their side, even though he's a person that actually can't, in theory, grow accustomed to the people around him. He's a person that actually knows how to say the right things sometimes. And it's actually kind of one of those things that I imagine he's trying to get on her good side for the said reason. The said reason that he actually might, in theory, be able to get the gold for himself. Who knows? It's one of the things that you just don't know what the outcome of his actual motivation actually leads himself to, because again, he's a person that's actually got a heart now, again, because the whole thing with his brother's actually starting to come back to haunt him, so you know his heart's coming back to him, but it's kind of one of those things that you always wonder what's going on with him truly. Is there something more kind of, what's the word? It's actually a word for it, but the word's actually leaving me right now. Insidious? Is insidious kind of the word you actually would use in this context? But yeah, it's something along those lines. It's a very interesting reason. It's actually a very interesting chapter for that reason, that you just really can't pinpoint what he's thinking. So he's a person that's kind of grown accustomed to the idea of actually manipulating people to the extent that it might in theory get him what he wants, even though he's a person that actually really can't grow accustomed to people around him. But maybe it's different. Maybe he actually is kind of got a less insidious motivation behind it. Who knows? Because he said things to actually get her on his side. So it's just one of those things you always wonder, what's the actual outcome here? Will he actually save her in the end? We just don't know. That's the thing with Ogata's character. You just don't know where it will lead himself towards. But yeah, I mean, the other major thing is the idea of the change of fate as well, because you had the whole entire idea of the burning of that of that charm back in the previous chapters, was well, at least about 10-15 chapters ago, the idea that it would lead to someone's death. But as we've seen with Ikarama and Tanigaki as well, that idea can in theory be kind of changed. The idea of fate changing, the idea of someone saving you from the fate that you actually will in theory be leading yourself towards. And I believe it actually kind of changed here as well, the idea of how it's actually kind of changed for Shirashi, because Shirashi almost died again. It's one of those things that you kind of feared, when the things strike down again, you're like, oh Christ, he's going to die, isn't he? But no, he was saved by Sugimoto as well. It's actually kind of a neat thing. And then that actually kind of see the idea of fate isn't just something that actually can in theory be the only thing that leads itself towards to. No, there's more to it. It's actually can in theory be changed. I actually quite like that idea, the idea of the changing of fate, and the people that do it for you as well. It's actually kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, it was a cute chapter overall, I must say. The ending was cute. I mean, I kind of do fear Ogata's character as well. I love the man so much, but he's one of those characters you just really just can't pinpoint. You're like, what are you thinking, fam? What are you thinking? I want to know. I want to know, because I'm just kind of... I fear his every move at this point. Because it either will, A, lead him to certain death, or B, possibly also lead him to certain death. You just don't know, because let's face it, it's not going to be, Ogata can't die. Do not say those words, okay? He won't die. He's not going to die, but it's one of those things that his actions do kind of raise that flag somewhat. They just kind of like, I do fear you, lad, sometimes. Because you're kind of fearing that, say if Ogata happens to take Asuka with him somewhere, we don't know what's going to happen with him at that point, but say Sugimoto actually sees him with her, he's gonna lose his effing mind, and it's just gonna lead to that whole entire confrontation that might in theory lead to I don't want to say it, my husband's death. It's one of those things you just don't know, because as well Sugimoto actually is a ticking time bomb at this point. Actually, kind of go off at any point. Again, as what happened with the Banya arc, like you could see at that point he was ready to actually kind of just let loose. The same thing probably applies here. It's just a thing that will actually kind of go off, but you just don't know when and with who, and you actually kind of fear what actually might in theory happen. So yeah, I don't know. Ogata's a very interesting character for that reason. That's why I love him so much, because he's actually such a really interesting, fascinating character. You just can't pinpoint him, and it's more interesting because of that reason. You just can't pinpoint what he's going to do next. So yeah, you have to wait and see what happens there. So imagine probably on Saturday or Sunday actually might be another chapter. Don't throw him into the ocean, please! I love that man, okay? Look, I got to be square with everyone. I don't want to see another one of my husbands die at this point in manga. Okay, I don't want to see another one of them die. I want at least one to survive at this point. I've had a really bad track record at this point. At least allow one of my husbands to survive at this point. So yeah, let's wait and see, I guess, what happens with Chapter 185 of Golden Kamuy, and also beyond at that point as well, because it's the beyond point that actually doing very wonder. So yeah, that is me done for today. So, as always, if you have enjoyed this whole entire stream on Twitch, then do leave that good old follow, because indeed, it actually does help me quite a bit. And as well, if you have enjoyed it, you actually are new here, you actually want to stay a bit longer after following me on Twitter, then do in theory follow me on Twitter, because indeed, it does me quite a bit. As you know, streams go live, my streams I do as well. But until next time, with Chapter 185 of Golden Kamuy, I will see you guys later. Bye for now.